Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Scorpio, we're going to see how you've changed from who you were then, who you are now, the lesson that you haven't fully learned, and the lesson that you have fully learned. And it's always interesting, right? With Scorpio, because you guys are so transformative. You are the transformers of the zodiac. So I'm going to use my doggy tarot. I'm also going to use the my Goddess Wisdom deck, and we're going to start with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. So we're going to start shuffling that out and see how you've changed, Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, I'm seeing some interesting energy on the table. It's not energy that I would typically recognize of you guys, but we all go through different things. So this is going to be interesting to talk about. Kind of in a nutshell here, I'm seeing something in the past that was almost like a little bit of a standoff. I would describe it as a bit of a standoff. And it's almost as if the universe gave you an idea and a direction that you needed to go to alleviate that standoff. Either like a standoff or sort of like, I don't know. Actually, it's just standoff is the only way I can describe it. And right, so these two dogs here are kind of giving me that energy. If the big one gets off the log, the little one's going to go flying. And because the log has also been positioned in a way to keep the balance in that, even if the little dog gets off, the big dog's going to probably like hit the ground pretty hard. And then like this card comes in next. It's almost like I feel like you leapt off the log. Like you took a big leap off the log. But the funny thing is, it's almost like the universe, with trust in the magic and nurture, it's as if the universe told you, this is what you need to do to let the magic flow. The magic is not flowing in this standoff. The magic is not flowing in this standoff. This is in the past. And then so I feel like because your lessons that you've perfected and the lesson that you're still perfecting, to me, it feels like it could have something to do with that in the past. One of the things that you've perfected here is kind of seeing how things go and being really careful with the flow of your own words, like what you say and how you articulate yourself. So if it's related to this, because I want to say it right, like if you took a leap off this log here, and whichever dog you are, the big one or the little one, if you were the big one and you leapt off the log, the little one's going flying, right? The little one's going flying. So, and if you, it would, if yeah, no, I don't know. Either one. Someone's going to hit the ground. Something's not, I guess it doesn't, the little dog could really hit the ground too. Nobody's going to go flying in the air. It's hitting the ground hard. It's as if you never said anything why. That's what it feels like. And so like watching what you say, not speaking up, like not justifying this, just did it. Just had to do it. The universe told you to do it. Now the lesson that you haven't learned is being fearless and bold and speaking your truth to defend yourself. Isn't that funny? You have be fearless and bold, truth, and the 7 of Wands is defending yourself. Literally. So, I don't know, and here, like, so this is what I'm talking about. The lesson you learned is to watch your words, the flow, the Page of Cups. So like the Page of Water, the puppy, the sea puppy is the Page of Cups. So it's kind of like keeping it small and polite. That's what that feels like. So you have perfected keeping it small and polite. You know, being really careful what you say, what words can kind of flow out of your mouth, just keeping it small and polite. You're perfect at doing that. It doesn't have to be every aspect of your life. Because I don't actually know a lot of Scorpios that don't know how to speak their truth. But, you know, it depends on what the situation is. We're all different and we all face things in different ways. And there is something here where I'm really getting that. It's like you just leapt off the log. And maybe there's the Sky Guardian is the Knight of Swords. So this would have been fast. It would have been unexpected. It's like, shit. You know, the little dog or the big dog falls off the log, like, just take off like that. I don't know. But so what you haven't fully embraced even is being fearless to speak your truth and defend your actions. Whatever that is, whatever that was. So, okay, so now, so who you are now, oh, I didn't show you all the cards for that. We have the Queen of Wands, the Fire Alpha Female. So I'm not really sure why that's there. This could be like your own boldness, like being bold and brave here with that. And I'm just going to leap off the log here because this is a stalemate, a standoff. Both stuck in a position. Somebody's got to get off this log, right? Somebody's got to do something. And the magic told you, well, you're going to have to leap off the log here. But so I want to say maybe it left the other dog on the log feeling like confused or abandoned or misled. I don't know. So now, though, who you are now, freedom is yours, fortune, too. Like, so I don't know, maybe you were involved in some sort of a standoff and you've attained a fortune in that. You've attained wealth and now you have financial freedom. That's what that feels like. Now you have financial freedom. I love this. This little dude has not come out all week. I love him. He's the Four of Earth. Look at him. He's just the best. If I ever was looking for a shaman and I walked into a cave and I'm like, oh, there's my guru. Oh, this is perfect. I love you. He's just done up so well. He's collected. He's got all his bowls. So I don't know. You've been saving your money maybe? You did something here because he's got all these resources, right? He really does. This particular Four of Pentacles, he really does kind of show like keeping your resources tight to you, like holding on to them. Oh, that's interesting. Because the Four of Earth, why we have the Four of Earth, there's two explanations for it, right? You're like being careful with your money, careful with your resources, careful with your energy. You're holding it tight to you. Often it's shown as somebody like cupping themselves, hugging themselves, or keeping all their coins tight. It's like, it's not a receptive energy. It's in tight. It's because A, you've either lived in lack in the past and it's just kind of like a knee-jerk reaction to do that, or you're anticipating lack in the future. So you're building up resources to get yourself through that, right? Like that's kind of like the Four of Pentacles. One of two things why you would be doing that. Interesting, because the Tower comes in next and then the Emperor. Emperor, I'm not quite sure yet. Both these cards have not showed up all week. So that's also interesting. Actually, you even have an underline that hasn't showed up. Well, you've introduced a whole set of new cards. The Tower, though, is like right preparing for catastrophe. It says preparing for catastrophe. But now you're the Emperor. So maybe that's what it was. You are free. You are fortunate. You've prepared, though. Like you haven't, this isn't just luck. You've prepared for this. And now you sit on the other side of catastrophe as the Emperor. That's awesome. So I don't have anything else to say except I'm going to clarify. Because it's all so clear here on the table. Everything that I've described. So sweet results await. Yeah, you do. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, this is something else that I find interesting. The underlying for the tarot is the Ten of Cups with the Six of Swords. You want more. So you want, no, you do want more. Now let's think about this, because the Ten of Cups is not major arcana. This, I don't know how to describe it, and I hope it doesn't sound jaded or superficial. I don't know. It could. Because the Ten of Cups, it's like, that's not enough. That's not a good place to be. I need the, well, and actually the universe showed you to get to a better place. And that happened in the past. Trust in the magic. Nurturer. You got 66 and 1-1 in that. You have, yeah, some interesting numbers here. 6-6 and 1-1. And then the freedom that you possess right now is 333. It's double 3. Oh, I see, 333. Maybe that means something. Maybe 9 means something to somebody. But 6. So 3, 3, 12, and 2. You got to get to a better place. Well, yeah, there was something about this was not a better place. It was a stalemate. Oh, look at this. Nothing was growing here. The Ace of Cups is in the reverse behind it. So that's where I would have stopped. Like these are your underline and this doesn't. So that makes sense, right? Because there's no growth in something here. Maybe it's okay. Could have been a family situation, friend group, work group. It's nice, but you're not growing. Then you have a huge underline of the divine. But I've learned to stop. If there's a huge underline, I just pick the first 4. You have miracles. That's kind of like trust in the magic, right? Adaptability, compassion, and transformation. I'm also not sure how that got the compassion and transforming. So adaptable. The humor. Revelation humor. It's like you have a revelation. It's like a revelation about happiness. And the miracles that exist. So adapt, change. Maybe finding a more compassionate spot within yourself here. And that's the transformation. I don't know. Compassion transforms. Also hearing that. Okay. Sitting here thinking I should have had a pee break between your reading and Libra's. I'm okay. I'm a big girl. I can do it. Okay. Trust in the magic. Nurturer. Oh, the Ace of Cups. The universe is telling you there's so much more than this. And I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't know. It's not growing. It was something not growing. It needed to, something or some element of your life was dulled, stagnant. It was minor. Maybe relationships. I don't know. The Fire Alpha female. This is being bold and brave. The Fire Alpha female. The 5 of Pentacles. See, look at, there's lack here. I want to say whatever that 10 of Cups is, it's coming through, like if the 6 of Swords shows up, it's taking us from a bad place to a better place. So it's not that great. It really not that great. So, and look, there's the first card that comes out to clarify this need for bold bravery is the 5 of Pentacles. Like this is an area of lack. Nothing is growing here. You're not growing. Maybe the situation's not growing. So the Chariot, we need to find a new direction. I don't know what. The Fool, the Knight of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. Ah, this is interesting. This is almost doing something and you don't even know why. You just know you have to. And that is like trusting in the magic. The universe will nurture you. It's like the universe does nurture you. It gives you what you need when you need it. To move forward with something, because the plan comes after the action here. And then it's almost like, well, needing a plan. You need a plan. So the Two of Earth, and this is just a stalemate. It's stuck too. The King of Fire. You need someone to make a plan. The Ten of Swords and the Death card. The Devil. The Ten of Swords. So the King of Fire, the Ten of Swords, and the Devil. See, this is it's a stalemate. It's some kind of stalemate, and that makes it toxic. It is. It's like a Ten of Cups that starts to go sour. Happiness between you and another that starts to become sour. It needs to be elevated to a major arcana, like an Ace of, well, the Ace, actually the Ace is starting again. It's not a major. It needs to develop into like a Page, a Knight, a King, a Queen, a King. Emotionally, it's not big enough to support itself in the environment that it exists. I don't know. Then the Sky Guardian, like the Knight of Swords, is fast here to do something. The universe told me to. Again, you got the universe told me to. You have the High Priestess, the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Swords. This is a lot of bravery in this one, because you might not know, you didn't know why you were doing what you were doing, or you didn't know what the end result was going to be, but you knew that this was too small for the potential that you and someone else had, or what you and I don't know. And you needed to just do something, make a quick decision here. It's heartbreaking to make this decision. You know you're going to pull in heartbreak. You know that it's going to crush you to do it, but then you heal. There's the Nurturer, the Ace of Cups. It's almost like, you know, if you've got, I'm just seeing The Walking Dead, and I'm seeing the scene where, oh, what was his name? I liked him so much. He was the old guy. Really early on, like first or second season. Then was it it was his leg. He got bit by a zombie, right? And they put a turnkey on his leg to stop the blood, because that poison gets into you and then it kills you eventually. So, right, like the last thing he wanted to do was lose his leg, but like cut it off before it, and then like, but then he heals and he continues on, right? Like that's kind of, I don't know, it's not dramatic, but there's something like that here. So that's the past. That's you then. Ay. Okay. Oh, so what I'm going to do is I feel like I'm going to go right to the lesson learned. I feel like the lesson learned is connected to the past. And I feel like the lesson that you haven't fully learned or incorporated into your life is where you are now. And I'm going to read those together. So this is Watch Your Words Flow, the Sea Puppy. Watch your words flow. The Strength card, the Knight of Pentacles, Justice, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is holding back. It is holding back with the Strength card. It's being brave in a time where bravery is needed. The Knight of Pentacles, this is like now you have a plan. Again, right? It's almost like I said, the action took place before the plan was really there. So now you're creating a plan. And it is to create balance, justice. See, that's a better balance. Again, the Two of Pentacles, this Two of Earth, the two dogs on the log. It's just, and it is a small minor arcana card where this is producing real justice and tangible possibility, with the Ace of Pentacles. But it's like being really careful, having to be super careful here with what you say, how you justify it. You just do it. It's not even being careful with what you do. I don't know. It's just like doing it and then not saying anything. And then the Sea Puppy, keeping things small. Oh, but that's what needed. What did I say? It needed to go into a more major arcana energy. And there it is. The Sea Puppy. To the 9, it's like rebuilding this again. You're really trying to establish what your hopes and your dreams are. Find your emotional sovereignty. Maybe you were caught up in someone else's emotional needs. And finding like yours again. Freedom is yours. Fortune. Well, won't you be a rich bitch? You got the Star and the Two of Pentacles. Oh, but it's healed that. Oh, this feels like having resources at your disposal via the universe. Fortune. I don't know. Maybe it does connect to what maybe you had to make a tough decision around somebody that you will build with in the future. Or it's to tell them something, I don't know. Because now it's like realizing, like expressing defending yourself. Defending yourself. Well, I did this because, right? So, okay, the Four of Pentacles, he's so cute. I just love him in his garb. And he's just like so great. It's like he just went to the doggy spa. He got some new outfits. Oh, the Eight of Cups, yeah. Emotionally detached, not connecting. Like just, you removed yourself from something here with no explanation. And then the Tower, maybe it was to look after your money or your resources. The Tower, because the Tower was coming. The Knight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. But the Tower it's like you're in it now. You're in it now. And now you're taking like this quick action again. To work together with somebody or somebody's, a group or something. You're taking quick action. The Emperor. Why does he look so sad? He looks like he's been a bad doggy. I don't know. Look at his face. If you know doggies, I know that face. Or either there's, okay, if I'm thinking of my little dog Lily, because I gave her a bath last night. She hates that. And I had to brush her out. I've been negligent in doing that. We've had a couple of rainstorms and her fur can get easily matted. And it was 2.5 hours later. I was exhausted. She was looking at me like, why are you doing this to me? Why? Like disappointment. There's disappointment, actually. There's more. This has not been a bad doggy. This Emperor is looking at you like, I'm just so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I'm sad. I'm just thinking about how when she looks at me like this, the ears are kind of a little bit back and down. And the face, like, I don't understand. This makes no sense to me. Our relationship was fine before you gave me a bath and started brushing me for 2 hours. The Emperor. The shit. Honestly, the first card that came out was the Seven of Wands. It's almost like so much to say to defend yourself. What came out after that? It just flew across the table. Okay, the Page of Cups. Done. The King of Cups, the World, the Empress. I just need to check to see if anything went off the table. To make sure we have all the cards. Anything under? No, I think that's it. We got, that's all of them. Wow. Okay. The Emperor. Oh, the Emperor and the Empress. Isn't that interesting? The Seven of Wands. Page of Cups, King of Cups. Well, it's definitely the end of, because the World comes in. So, okay, it's like saying something. But it's all held back. It's all held back. Because it's the King of Cups. It's not even saying anything. It's almost like the Page of Cups to me is like the reaching out card. You know, like a hi, how are you? I'm fine. Okay. I don't know, right? Like, because you're watching your words and the flow. Just right. How you doing? Good. And that's it. That's all anyone was getting out of Scorpio. That's the end of that. So then it's the Empress, which is interesting. This is big flow energy. Oh, flow. You had that in the past when you're, so it is allowing things to flow. Okay, so now you're going to be, this is what now you need to actualize, I want to say, in your life, is be fearless and bold with the truth. Being fearless and bold with the truth. The Three of Cups. Oh, and the Page of Wands. What is almost come? I don't know who or what you like suddenly left in the past. But it is too. It's like you didn't say much. And you had to look after your own shit here. I mean, you look great too. This looks great. I love this little guy. I wish I could dress Lily up like that. She wouldn't have any of it. She'd be giving me this look. You know, I don't like it. This is not part of my plan with you in my lifetime. No, no, no. Take it off. Take it off. Yeah, so it is. It's like coming to, so the Three of Cups is like rejoicing, reconciling, getting together with people you haven't seen in a while and talking about stuff. So I don't know. So maybe you had to pull away from something in your life and people felt, I don't know. I don't know if there's maybe a sense of abandonment. It's just the way when one dog comes off that log. Yeah, it's like a hard smack into reality too. The balance is lost. So you were integral in something and then you were gone. And you didn't explain it, you just took off. Right. Scorpio, you got your secrets right. So it's the Seven of Fire. And now you're a rich bitch. Freedom is yours with fortune. Oh, the King of Pentacles. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles. So what you have to, the lesson learned, the seven, you're learning the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So something to do with, well, status and money and wealth. No, it is. It's kind of like showing up like you had to look after your money and your wealth and your status. Sweet results await. The Six of Swords. Yeah, where was the universe taking you? Well, you're going to see. Anything else to come out with that? Because that was funny, right? The Ten of Cups to the Six of Swords. Like, no. Oh. Temperance and the Queen of Pentacles. So that's interesting. You're on your way to somebody to build with here. Like a real solid foundation. Maybe you'll have kids with them. I don't know. The Page of Pentacles at the bottom. That's funny. Yeah, maybe. You're going to start little projects with them anyway. So that's interesting. I'm going to go do the extended, Scorpio. In the extended, I'm going to look at you in transformation and then you in the future. Thank you so much, Scorps. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.